Married at First Sight came to its glorious, gruesome, cringy conclusion this week after 4 episodes that were enough to put almost anyone off the concept of marriage. Sure, most married couples aren't tying the knot 5 minutes after meeting each other, but the Channel 4 reality show is probably a microcosm of how lots of marriages work, just at warp speed. On the one hand, you had Steph and Jonathan. Viewers were skeptical they'd make it from the off, and their nonstop bickering on their honeymoon didn't help matters either. Channel 4, while Jonathan was really keen to give the marriage a go, he didn't seem to be getting the message last week when Steph kept stalling moving in with him and then told his friends and their marriage counselor she'd like to divorce him. On the other end of the spectrum were fellow newlyweds Verity and Jack, who had a lovely honeymoon in Tenerife and generally seemed to enjoy the sight of one another. What a nice change. Wednesday's April 10th episode documented the final weeks of the grand experiment leading up to Decision Day, where both couples would make the final decision on whether they'd stay together or not. Channel 4 for Jonathan and Steph. The countdown to Decision Day didn't exactly start off on the best note in the final episode. Hearing Steph wanted out of the marriage isn't something I wanted to hear, Jonathan admitted. Meanwhile, Steph was telling their social anthropologist, "There's very little about this that's fun for me. I've already wanted to quit and walk out about 5 or 6 times, but I'm still here. Is that progress? Probably not." Meanwhile, Verity and Jack were being very cute and cuddly while they looked at their wedding photos. "It really was a special day," Jack cooed. "These two were surely going to make it." Back in Awkwardville, Jonathan was trying very hard to befriend Steph's cat. The problem was his eyes were watering and he sneezed every time he got close to her feline friend, yet Jonathan swore he wasn't allergic. "He's clearly averse to cats." "Not good," Steph later complained. No pet allergies flared up when Verity took Jack to meet her family, but she was slightly concerned when he revealed he hoped to move abroad someday. "There's a slight worry when Jack talks about future plans, and there's a lot of Verity admitted. Her fears were put to rest on New Year's Eve when Jack invited her to come traveling with him the following year, and, of course, Verity accepted. "I've only known Verity for a short amount of time, but we've got this connection," he beamed. "I can just see it. It's mad." But then, Jack crossed the line. Viewers. During a lad's night, he gave the worst possible answer when they asked him if he fancied her. "I fancy her personality," he told them. Warning, NSFW tweets below. Going from bad to worse. It was Christmas over at Steph and Jonathan's, so what thoughtful gift did he get for his eternally unimpressed wife? Annulment papers. That's not a joke. Jonathan put the annulment papers in a Christmas card and sent them to Steph as a Christmas gift. Channel 4, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The suddenly speechless Steph sighed. Viewers definitely had something to say. When the two finally met up after that awkward Christmas gift, Steph let Jonathan know she wasn't thrilled about her present. But she'd also made a big decision. "Obviously, you can have your annulment," Steph told him. Apparently that's not actually what Jonathan wanted. He later revealed his gift was some bizarre attempt at reverse psychology that went very, very wrong. "Maybe I should left it longer because I just jumped in and said let's do it," he admitted. The annulment was a huge mistake. During their next counseling session on Decision Day, Steph made the final choice that she wanted to end her marriage to Jonathan. "I would happily marry Steph again," Jonathan reflected. "If I would change anything, it would be me and some of the stupid things I'd done." Steph was less wistful, saying, "No regrets." Weirdly, "It's a shame it didn't work. I don't think finding a husband is a thing that needs to happen." In the end, Jonathan insisted Steph keep her wedding ring as a last request. Even though she admitted it made her unhappy to do so. It was Decision Day for Verity and Jack next, and Verity was feeling very positive about how things were going to go. "I know that I've got a lot to offer Jack. I just hope that he sees that." The moment of truth finally came when they met with the registrar. Although there was momentary pause that seemed like a lifetime, Verity and Jack revealed they'd decided to stay married. Channel 4. Unfortunately, the triumphant moment was fleeting because a flash forward to 3 months later revealed that Jack had ended his marriage with Verity sometime later. "She is such an amazing girl, but we didn't have that connection," he said. "I hope we're still friends, but I just don't know if she would want to." Channel 4 comments viewer meltdown. As devastated as viewers were that Jack and Verity didn't go the distance, several pinpointed a theory why things didn't work out for either couple. Maybe they were mismatched. Why not try it again next series with Jack and Steph tying the knot alongside Jonathan and Verity? It could not possibly go any worse, for Steph married. At First Sight airs on Channel 4. Want up-to-the-minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @Digital Spy Instagram and Twitter account.